The day started like any other. My mother was sitting in the kitchen drinking tea while I prepared for work. Everything felt normal until I turned on the faucet and nothing came out. Not a drip, not even a trickle. At first, I thought it was a temporary utility issue, maybe maintenance, maybe a broken line. But when I looked outside, I noticed something strange. The neighbors were watering their lawns. Sprinklers were running, cars were being washed, everyone had water except us. That's when concern turned into alarm. I immediately checked around the house, trying to find the problem, but everything appeared normal. Then I found a notice taped to our front door. According to the paper, our water had been shut off because of an alleged HOA violation. My heart sank. An HOA violation? Since when did an HOA have authority over essential utilities? Then I saw the signature at the bottom. Karen, of course. For weeks, she had been complaining about everything imaginable: our mailbox, our trash cans, even the color of flowers in our front yard. Apparently, she had decided this was her latest act of enforcement. What Karen didn't know was that my mother required regular dialysis treatments. Clean water wasn't just convenient for our household, it was critical to maintaining her health and preparing for her ongoing medical care. Suddenly, this wasn't about neighborhood drama anymore. It was serious. I immediately began documenting everything: photos of the notice, photos of the water shutoff point, records showing our account was fully current with no unpaid fees or violations that would justify any action. Then I made several calls. Within a short time, utility representatives arrived and quickly confirmed what I already suspected. This wasn't a city issue. It wasn't a maintenance problem. Someone had intentionally interfered with the water access serving our property. As the facts started coming together, the reality of what happened became impossible to ignore. Karen had convinced herself that enforcing HOA rules somehow gave her authority over things that were never under control. She believed she was teaching us a lesson. Instead, she had crossed a line that should never have been crossed. As more people became involved, the situation changed rapidly. Water service was restored immediately, and questions started being asked about who authorized the shutoff and why. Karen's confidence disappeared almost overnight. The same person who had spent weeks acting like she controlled the neighborhood suddenly found herself explaining decisions she couldn't justify. Neighbors who had previously ignored her behavior were now paying attention. Many were shocked to learn what had happened. Some were angry. Others simply couldn't believe someone would interfere with an essential service over a personal dispute. The HOA quickly clarified that no individual board member had authority to interfere with utilities. Policies were reviewed. Procedures were reinforced. And Karen? She stopped talking about violations entirely. A few weeks later, life returned to normal. Water flowed. My mother's treatments continued without interruption. The house felt peaceful again. One evening, as I watched my mother sitting comfortably in the backyard enjoying the sunset, I thought about everything that had happened. Karen believed she was enforcing a rule, but what she actually did was interfere with something far more important than any neighborhood complaint. And when you forget the difference between authority and control, reality has a way of correcting you very quickly.